Okay, I'm recording right now. Hi, you guys look cute.
Hey everyone.
Okay. Make sure you guys. We have the mirror right in front of us. You can always look at the screen.
Oh, I see the mirror. I'm not even see the mirror in front of us.
Yeah, you can see something there. Okay, make sure you have your.
Are you gonna introduce us?
Yeah, of course I do. Okay. Okay. All right. This is so weird.
Hey everyone.
Hi y'all. Merry Christmas. Wait.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Happy holidays. Merry belated Christmas. This is my sister Stephanie, and this is my cousin Chiashow.
Or you can call me Amaka.
Yep, exactly. Or Linda, whatever you like. But yeah, this is my whoa. I'm gonna see that.
Are my eyebrows still on?
Yeah,
Okay.
still on.
Checking.
It's on. Okay, so we decided. Okay. Something's chiming.
So today,
Wait.
So we were on our way to a basketball game today, and we were just kind of talking about just random things, and we were just saying 2015 is coming to an end.
Thank God.
And there's things that we talk about what we're gonna do in 2016, but there's things that we need to start leaving in the prior year. So basically, this video is gonna be about things that we need to leave in 2015.
Yes, exactly. So Stephanie created, well, we all created a brainstorm.
so we made a list with a few things to leave in 2015. Starting with negativity. That's number one.
All right, go ahead and elaborate on negativity. What aspect? Actually, all aspects of negativity.
All aspects of
It's
this.
just be negative.
Negative people,
Say that over again.
negative people, negative relationships, negative anything. It could be being negative to yourself, people around you who are negative. It really doesn't help you further your life, especially in the new year.
I think in general, negative, like just haters, people that you think are your friends, they aren't. Just
That's
kick them to the
another
curb. Kick them to the curb. Negative relationships in general, like honestly, like intimate relationships and like friendships, family, even if they're doing nothing for you or they're not, they're not building you up, it's not positive, then you need to get rid of them. Just it's easier said than done, but I'm telling you the truth. If you just cut it out of your life, you will be that much, like, weight is lifted off your shoulder, then you'll be that much more, what's the word I'm looking for?
No one has time for that.
It's honestly better to think of a positive thing versus dwelling on a negative. You know, living your life in a positive aspect just makes your mood so much uppity and brighter. Whereas when you think about negative things, these negative things do happen to you. It can affect your illness, it can affect your health, it can affect the people around you. You just seem annoying as heck, and it's just dumb. There's no reason to be, you don't want to fill your body with negative things. You want to think positively. Even if you're going through some tough times, always think positive. So keep the negativity in 2015.
Keep it away. And if you really think about it, it's like, why would you want to bring negativity to 2016 anyway? That's not going to help with all these New Year resolutions that we have. That's not going to help anything out. It's not. You're just going to basically have the same whack year you had in 2015.
Right.
And who wants to be where they were last year? Okay.
Not me.
No.
Moving on.
So the next topic would be, the next thing that you should definitely leave back in 2015 is just social media fakery.
Photoshop.
Foolery.
Social media fake. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Filters.
The fake
you're
asses.
photoshopping your waist to be smaller.
It's
to be
abnormal.
a size -1.
When
Not
in
appropriate.
actuality,
It's abnormal.
you are far from a negative one.
When you're a
Like,
size 14.
Your waist is hella wide. Your hips are fucking Humpty Dumpty.
But it's okay. Like, you should love and embrace your curves. There's several little children, girls, kids, boys that are looking up to you as inspiration, but yet people are so artificial on these social media networks. It's just, you don't even know who to believe anymore. It's just so annoying.
It's annoying, it's fake, and it's unnecessary. I mean, honestly, I get it. Like, we all have our insecurities, and everybody, I'm not gonna, like, who doesn't want to go on Instagram or who doesn't want to go on social media
And have your waist snatched.
Exactly. Everybody wants to snatch the waist, and everybody wants more followers, everybody wants more. I'm not gonna deny that. But at the end of the day, keep it at least like slightly 100. Like, I mean, like partially, like, because I'm seeing some really like unrealistic bodies that are not like. Come on, it's just when it becomes an extreme. It's just becoming extreme.
I just think that you guys, that Instagram should just be left in 2015.
Alright, I'm already on the.
We don't need it. We don't need Instagram.
No Instagram. Social media's kind of whack.
Social media, I like social media.
It's just a place where a lot of people lose their confidence. They compete for no reason.
No reason. Why?
Everyone's fake. It's just not beneficial.
It isn't beneficial. I mean, it depends on how you use it. I like social media. I appreciate it. But I mean, my thing is I barely even use filters on my photos. Go check me out. Like, I barely ever use filters. But like, just the Photoshop is just unrealistic. I don't get it. I just figure it out. Find the love for yourself so you don't have to do that. And, you know, be a better example for, you know, children of the future or the youth of the nation and just everybody in general. Just, you know, leave that in 2015. We don't need to see that anymore. I'm sick of it.
Say the Photoshop for the art students.
Right.
Casted.
Which brings us to our next topic.
Damn.
Any kind of social media.
Can you show us your dad, please?
I don't.
She doesn't. Pretty much.
I refuse to do it.
I like dabbing.
I personally like it, but I'm sorry. It's just gotten a little bit out of control. I think that we need to just start doing something different. It's just
choreographed
dance too much. Yeah, like
what about Mr. Kwan?
Oh, you love that dance.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
I just thought it was fun.
We can't leave that in 2015 then.
We
just can't do it.
I'm saying all these social media dances, like these choreographies, the dabbing, we need to leave all that behind. So we don't need to do this anymore.
I just want to learn how to actually do them. That's my problem. I don't know
learn how to do it, but it's just like
them moves.
We're gonna hit it one time, okay? 5, 6, 7. How's it?
Can you put a song? Should I play a song?
Yeah.
yeah.
Is it gonna be a good song?
Yeah.
It's gonna be Future.
Future.
Future on her phone.
Future on her phone.
I'm sorry, I can't dance to Janae. Leave that in 2015 too.
No,
I'm kidding.
Damn. Shade.
No, I love Janae. I love Janae. Go. Hey Janae.
This song slaps. Hey. Shout out to C Breezy.
Is this Chris? Who is this?
This is Chris Brown and Tyga and Bella Sign. Nothing like me.
How do you dab this song?
Okay, maybe I should get my phone.
Oh my god.
Okay, let me see.
Where the heck is my phone? I got it.
I'm kidding.
No, bitch. Can you put?
Do you have
Future.
You can dab to the Robs.
Absolutely not. And I already did the song.
I'm not dabbing.
You can dab to this.
Wait, what's going on here?
God.
Okay, Stephanie, all these songs I'm gonna need you to leave in 2015.
No, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Leave them
That's
in
cool.
2015.
You can dab this.
Yeah, you can.
Dab
We
to
just
wait.
want-
My batteries are dying and my phone
Here.
is not. Show us sample.
Stephanie's gonna show you how to dab.
Hey.
Hey. Wow.
It's being left in 2015.
You know, when I learned how to prevent spreading germs, you know, that's when you sneeze in your elbow. So dabbing has been around for a long time. I don't understand why a lot of people think that it's new. It's like when you sneeze, like you just sneeze in your elbow. It just looks like you're sneezing.
I like dabbing. I think it's cool. I think
Leave it in 2015.
I think it's like how the athletes do it. It's pretty cool.
Leave it in 2015
Yikes.
All right. Next topic.
Men wearing skinny jeans. Over it. Can we please, men out there, men, you guys need to start dressing like men. That's why you guys are called men. I don't want to see any more skinny jeans. I don't want to see blouses. I don't want to see any more of that. Like,
that doesn't
it's
really
just
bother me. I mean, skinny style. I think style.
As long as the jeans aren't like tighter than mine.
If I can see the imprint of your dick, like, bruh, like you need to get looser pants. It shouldn't. I don't like the huggers.
well, actually, dick printing, you know, it ain't really.
it's not a problem.
Nah.
But you want stingy?
Oh my god, difference. I don't. Difference ain't that bad.
Okay, that's another topic.
It
We're
depends.
keeping that in 26.
Yeah, done.
How about dirty bra straps? Why do bitches still have dirty bras in 2015? Like, I mean, like, I
Dirty bra straps?
Dirty bra straps.
I still see them around, bro.
Girl, there's gonna be dirty bra.
Yeah, it's
Well,
gonna be
leave
dirty.
them in 2015. They need to go away. Like,
Just wash your bra.
no, buy a new bra. I don't understand how people have. Like, I only have one bra. and I only wear one bra for the rest.
Even if you're part of the itty bitty titty committee, you need to value your undergarments. Undergarments.
I just don't understand why. Yeah, just because you have
Very important.
just because you have a petite bust doesn't mean you can only wear one
Just because
bra.
you're
or
an
something.
A-cup.
You need to have a nice variety of lingerie.
You
in
should
your
have the
wardrobe.
most lingerie when you're an A cup.
Seriously.
Oh, because you have variety.
so many variety, so much variety. Unlike me.
You can literally go to the dollar store.
Hey, the dollar store has some nice bras. I got a few.
That needs to be left in
Shut the
2015.
fuck up.
Okay, I don't know what bra she's talking about. 4.
Okay, so next topic.
Next topic I feel we should leave in 2015 is these rappers and their codeine sipping, heroin dripping, cocaine snorting, syrup slurping. Like it's just ridiculous. Like a lot of people listen to rap and it could be trash, but like sipping on lean and just talking about how much drugs you're using, that's just not okay. Like this generation is
Packed with followers.
that's what we also need to leave in. That's what we also need to leave in 2015. This
Followers.
hand clap. This
I like
dead ass
hand
hand
I
clap.
like hand claps.
Oh.
My thing is, at the end of the day, hip hop
Syrup.
is such a huge influence in the music community that. You guys don't understand. You rappers and like all of you artists that are hip hop, whatever, R&B, whatever, whoever's leaning, y'all are looked up to by so many. White, black, brown, doesn't even matter. My thing is that it's
Like
just
think about your
it's a heart
influences.
attack.
Think about your influences. Were there people that you looked up to doing drugs? Like drugs are not okay. Having a substance.
But the thing is that what I find is that they're not necessarily promoting it. I feel like these rappers are just off of it to stay awake because they're working long hours. Yeah, codeine and heroin is not gonna. Codeine.
If you want to
Coffee is not gonna give you the energy to jump on stage and keep doing all these shows and stuff like that. Coffee's not gonna do that. You're gonna crash.
But if you want to use recreational drugs, use them. It's just that there are
Codeine is
people-
not recreational.
There are people who look up to you, whether you're promoting or not. If you're a big Future fan, just to name a few, and you listen to his lyrics, you're gonna be wanting to sip some of that codeine. You're gonna be wanting to use heroin. You want to drink scissor.
Well, then that should bring us to our next topic. Followers should be left behind in 2015.
Jesus Christ.
If you're listening in the future or any kind of rapper and they're talking about sipping syrup and doing all these crazy recreational drugs and you think it's cool and you don't use your own brain and you don't have your own brain and you follow, they don't have the same life as you. And rappers talk a lot in their songs. That doesn't necessarily mean they're actually doing it.
They talk a lot. They do, and it's like, they may not even mean it half the things that they say.
They
and
don't.
It's like, follow your own. Don't follow the crowd. Don't follow the crowd. It's not cool anymore. It was never, for me, it was never cool. I would just march to the beat of my own drum.
Wow.
But my thing is just find your own niche. Like just because Susie's doing that shit doesn't mean fucking Sally has to do it. Like do your own thing, bruh. It's not that serious.
What's that riddle? What Susie said of Sally? No, what Sally says of Susie.
What says of Susie says of Sally. No, what Sally says of Susie says.
Okay.
No, watch it flipping. No, Google it right now.
What Sally said of Susie.
Oh,
Just Google one, girl.
Susie sat on the seashore sewing shirts for sailors.
What
Susie
said of
Sorry.
Sally.
No, we don't need to Google.
Just Google it. You're
What
not
Susie
gonna
said
know.
of Sally? Who cares?
It's
So dumb.
No, it's a really good one.
Susie says of Sally says more of Susie than Sally.
Yeah. What
So-
Susie says of Sally says more of Susie than Sally.
Yep.
And what does that mean?
Basically.
Leave that riddle in 2000.
like that rule. Moving on from followers. So what's next, ladies?
I don't know.
We have good ass ideas in the car.
Something with guys.
Oh fuck.
Childish
Fuck
relationships.
niggas.
Relationships.
Fuck
No,
boys.
you can say F
No,
boys.
you can say fuck boys. You can say
Other
F
kids
boys.
are gonna be looking at
I
it.
don't care about kids.
No kids.
Just be like, no,
Fuck
no.
boys.
No.
In 2015.
We were talking about lean and syrup and stuff like 2 minutes
But you know,
ago.
fuckboys exist every year. It doesn't matter. That can't even be a
Can't be
topic.
allowed.
They can't be allowed. They're
You just need to realize. You know what you need to do? We need to realize that you can't leave making yourself so available for anything.
Yes. Don't be available.
Thirsty girls can stay in 2015.
That's not always be
The
around.
thirst can stay in 2015 unless you're thirsty for your education, your career,
Cash.
especially for someone who doesn't want you, or
Oh.
a situation that's not healthy, something where you feel in your gut is not worth your time. That needs to be left in 2015 for sure.
Yes.
Or you're just a hoe and you just, you want to suck dick and meet celebrities and just be thirsty. Groupies need to stay in.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
Hey, groupies.
Yeah, groupies can go ahead and stay. They're ruining relationships.
They're
Like,
ruining
I'm not with any athletes or anything, but just to hear about these horror stories and different media blogs about people and I've dated your man and I've slept with him. Why? Why are you ruining someone's
I'm a
relationship?
transgender and he slept with me. Bitch, bye. All I'm saying is that groupies, fuckboys, shitty relationships, yes, relationships don't mean anything. They're always gonna exist. So that's not even a topic conversation. That's just whack.
It can still be left in 2015 though.
I guess. Try your best to improve yourself and just try your best to stay away from all that crap. Next.
Liquid lipsticks. I'm tired of another company making liquid lipsticks. I
I'm
get it.
Tired of another
It's
company trying to
amazing.
make a palette or
It's
whatever.
amazing. Yeah, these contour palettes, liquid lipstick. What else? Just the
Different. You know what I saw?
How many contour? How many highlighters?
I was
Please, keep that in
baffled.
2015.
Maybelline had a
There's enough.
commercial.
Maybelline had a
They had a
commercial.
commercial with falsies and your lashes. They legit
No, your fucking
had
eyebrows.
lashes on the girl.
Yeah,
I was like,
of course. Dude, that's how all
what are you selling?
That's
I
how
was like,
all their mascara commercials
like,
are.
wow.
All the time.
Everything is fraud. And people actually
I've
believe
seen
buying
enough.
this shit.
I've seen enough highlighters. I've seen a lot of
highlighters.
enough contour palettes. I've seen enough liquid lipsticks for 2015. Please, no more.
I'm gonna
Just
say
leave-
that nature
just
that I
leave-
don't care for.
We've had enough. Like we have enough liquid lipsticks for 2016. So just no more.
I really don't care for, call it laziness, but I don't care for the whole, full-on contour, session with the fucking dark and just doing too much. Then they blend it all and it all looks the same. It doesn't look like it's contour. It's a waste of time. I think it's a waste of time. I think that should be left in 2016. It's just so super elaborate.
2015.
All of those contouring tutorials that I've seen, I'm like, what the fuck? Her face looks the same. It didn't do anything to it. It's simple. You don't have to do that much work. And I just feel
like as the years go by, it's just like they're just trying to find a way to chisel your cheeks, and makeup used to be so simple at one point. Now it's just the highlight, make sure everything looks narrow, your nose has to look so small, and you have to have the highlight to make the sun, it's a lot. And it's like, sometimes it can get carried on. You don't want to have to contour your face. You want to look like the same person when you take your makeup off.
Sometimes I just wonder what the kind of makeup techniques are going to be coming out.
Right.
In
It's scary.
2016.
we're gonna be hologram fucking makeup sooner than later.
I just feel like how I was, my makeup game 6 months ago was 6 months. I'm not gonna say not just 6 years. 6 months ago
was
completely different.
It was so different.
Just the eyebrows.
I don't even,
alone.
my eyebrows and my highlight, my under eye highlight, just everything, contouring, every skill. It was just so different.
There's just
It's too much information, too much makeup.
I think a lot of the creative styles and creative ways to do makeup is wonderful. Some of them are great, but I just feel like some of the tutorials are just a little much. Some of them can be left in 2016. I think you guys know which ones can be left. But moving right along.
Oh, I was gonna say you're wasting the time.
Come on, will you just give me some like this? You need to be left on 2015. Hey guys, we're taking over Val's.
So Valerie, yeah. So yeah, Valerie, she forfeited this channel, so it's gonna be Stephanie and Amaka's channel now.
Yep. Or Amaka and stuff.
I like that better.
I turned it off.
Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe.
What's the hair? I think we should get rid of those fucking short ass bangs. I still see them around. Believe it or not.
Oh, over the eyebrow braids.
What?
Or
the what are those?
Those recently.
I
haven't seen bangs really.
I have. People keep getting them. I'm like, the short ones though. Over
The China bangs?
No, the ones that
They're
are over the
short.
eyebrows. I'm like, what the fuck are those? Like,
Who's been getting those?
I don't know. I'm sick and tired of seeing fucked up weaves. Sister girl, it's not that hard. Figure it out. Do you know what I mean?
Everyone should, in my opinion, everyone should be natural.
Whatever. What were you saying, Amaka?
The wigs and weaves with tracks need to stay. The exposed tracks need to stay in 2015.
Definitely.
It should have stayed back in 2007.
Yes. For sure.
But let's just make sure that we do better next year.
Somehow it just made its way up.
I just don't understand how a girl's hair can blow in the wind like it's her glue track. I'm like, you still glue your hair in?
It's like you should know. You should be well aware of yourself in 2016. Be well aware of your tracks. Be well aware of your hairstyles and how everything's being placed. Nothing should be showing. Your tracks and weave should be blended in. With your real hair. It shouldn't. It should look. You need to become a perfectionist when it comes to your hair. Okay.
And this is not only African American women, because I've been seeing some tracks
Oh, this is anyone.
on you, Susie's and Sally's.
Susie and Sally, really?
Have you? But
it's that No.
okay, for sure.
You can keep it if you
I'm
want
for
to.
sure to be there.
I feel like no more New Year's resolutions. Let's just keep that shit in 2015.
I actually don't have.
Or just keep it to yourself.
Just keep it to yourself. I don't want to hear it broadcasted. We broadcasted losing weight in January just to make sure that we're skinny by.
But the refrigerator is holding us hostage.
Just to be skinny by the summer, and you're still fat in the summer.
I'm just upset that I'm going to the gym in a couple weeks and it's going to be stacked and packed. And I'm going to do that.
Everyone's
Okay,
gonna be at the gym.
Yeah, but I mean,
This year, my resolution is that I'm keeping it to myself. That's what pretty much that's our point. Just keep your resolutions to yourself. That way you don't look embarrassed to anyone else when you've been telling people, oh, I'm trying to lose weight, and you haven't lost any weight by the summertime.
Right. And we've all done
People
it.
keep tabs.
We've all done it.
Facts.
We've all said that
those haters, they keep a tab. Remember what DJ Khaled said, when
They
you're
don't
happy,
want
they
you
ain't
to be
happy.
successful.
When you're not happy, they're happy. Ooh.
They don't want you to be successful. They don't want you to hit all your resolutions.
Fuck those
Mine is
resolutions.
2016.
Fuck the resolutions. My thing is, my resolution is not even, like she said, don't share them. I mean, you're fucking.
We've all shared our resolutions. Let's just not do that anymore.
I'm not
Because it
sharing
seems like-
any of my plans or my business. Like, just keep yourself. Like, real talk. You have to keep it to yourself because you won't let anybody down. You won't let yourself down.
People, yeah, you won't go ahead. Sorry.
You won't let yourself down, and nobody else needs to know your business. Just make your plan, build a plan for yourself, set a strategy, and make moves. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But if you don't owe it to anybody, you don't have to explain yourself to anybody.
Right.
You know, you just owe it to yourself.
Because people weren't born with your brain or your mentality, so they're not going to understand your viewpoint. So,
Or your goals.
or your goals. The one thing is that you do need to set a goal that way you can reach it, no matter how high. Just always be motivated. But as for resolution, keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself.
Keep it to yourself. And drivers need to stay in.
There will always be bad drivers, bruh.